Okay, what's up guys? Greg here, back with another t-shirt video, and today we're going to be working on a simple graphic for the front of our shirt. So like right here, so something just like this. And then we're also going to be working on the back graphic design for our t-shirt. And I'm just going to show you a really simple way how to do this in Adobe Illustrator, where you can just take a picture and turn it into a graphic. Super simple, super quick. So let's get right into it. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to do an image trace on this planet, and that's going to give it kind of like a graphic look, even though this is just some image I pulled off of Google Images. I'm going to go to image trace, and we're going to go for low fidelity photo, and it's going to do its thing, and then boom, you instantly have like a very like graphic stylized looking planet. And then the next thing we need to do is we need to outline this shape. So I've made a circle that outlines the planet, and I'm just gonna go right over the center of this, and then you're gonna shift click on the entire shape, and you're gonna make a clipping mask. And that's just gonna give us that planet shape without all that black background. And let's see how this fits behind our logo right now. It's a little big, so I'm gonna shrink it down a bit. There we go. And it doesn't matter if it's like a little bit bigger, because our outline is so thick that it'll be able to cover up that little difference that we have. Perfect. All right. And then all you're gonna do is you're gonna move this to the back, send backward, arrange, send to back. There we go. I feel like it would pop better if it had a white outline, so I'm just gonna click on the interior logo shape, and I'm gonna go to white, and boom, yeah, that pops a little more. So that's gonna be our front logo. Super simple, didn't take like more than 5 minutes. And now we're gonna go to the back logo. I mean, not the back logo, the back design. First thing I wanna do with this as well is I'm gonna do the image trace. So we're gonna go back to low fidelity photo. It says may take a long time for processing, that's fine. Okay, so our image is traced. It looks like someone made this or painted this, which is perfect, that's what we're going for. So what I'm gonna do is I want a shape that fits mostly around this image. I don't wanna cut most of it out, but I do need it to be like a little bit, I don't want a straight rectangle on the back of the t-shirt, so we're gonna take this rectangle tool and we're gonna outline a rectangle that's the exact same size as our image. Let's move that over. So now we have this rectangle that matches the same size, and then we're gonna remove this fill as well. Perfect. So the thing with Illustrator is you can manipulate basic shapes and round off the corners with rectangles by selecting these little corner tools. So we're gonna round out these two top corners. And then I also wanna round out those side ones just a little bit. Perfect. So this is gonna be the shape we're gonna cut out from our image. I'm just gonna drag this right over to the center. And then we're just gonna do the same clipping mask thing that we did before. So make clipping mask, and then we have our basic shape for the t-shirt. And I think that already looks pretty good. But I also wanna do a border around this shape. So to do the border, I'm gonna also need to have to copy this path again, because we're using it for the clipping mask. So I'm just gonna do Command C, Command V. So now we have a copy of it. And then we're gonna drag this one back over and do our clipping mask. So shift click, make clipping mask. So now we have that basic shape. And I'm gonna use a brush tool in order to make the pattern that I want. I already made this beforehand because I thought it would take too long for the video. If you want me to show you how to do it, or if you'd like to see a video that I learned how to do it, I'll link it down in the description below. But I'm just gonna use this brush tool that kind of looks like a rope. So we're gonna hit pattern brush, and then it will draw a line, this kind of rope pattern around that line that we had set up. And then I just need to fill in this path. So the thing that I'm gonna do to fill in the pattern design that I have is I'm gonna go to object, expand appearance, and then I'm gonna go over to the shape builder tool, and then we're gonna go to the fills that we have. So we're gonna go to fill, and I want it to be this kind of beige color. We're gonna go back over our shape builder, and I'm just gonna go fill these in. I'm gonna hit escape, back to our selection tool. And so now it has that filled in rope coloring. We're gonna have to do the same thing that we did before, where we're gonna go to arrange and bring to front, so it just pops out over our actual graphic. Then we're gonna drag this right over the center. Boom. And now we have a border around our graphic as well. And so now I'm just gonna add text to the back graphic design too. We're just gonna do the locations, which is gonna be Pismo Beach. And then we're also gonna put Lost Paradise, which is like the kind of t-shirt series that we're doing. So let me go to type on a path tool, Command C, Command V. So I just had to copy that shape, so I released the clipping mask and then copied this shape again so we can do the text on a, so now we're gonna do our path on a line, or type on a path tool. I'm gonna select this, bump the font up. What should we do? Let's do 30 for now. Delete all of this. So we're gonna type Pismo Beach, California. And then we're gonna change this font type too. So we're gonna change it to that. And then we're gonna go to our selection tool, and we're gonna drag this to center it. Now we're gonna rotate this to the bottom. And then we're gonna adjust the baseline shift downwards past our line. Okay, so there. We have our two different shapes. Now we're just gonna combine it all together. I'm gonna change the name of this text to Lost Paradise. Okay, so once you have this all centered up, you're just gonna drag this back over here. We're down right in the center. And that's gonna be the basics of our graphic right there for the back. All right, so that's pretty much it. I will see you guys all in the next one. Peace.